Please welcome Martin Lemke, SurgeX.
Thanks a lot. So yeah, to introduce myself again, I'm Martin Lemke, working for SurgeX. I'm the technical sales engineer responsible for EMEA region, and I just wanted to share my experience with power within the last couple of years, and how we are offering, or which kind of solution we are offering for power problems. So first of all, I want to introduce you in our company. So SurgeX is a brand of Ametec, and Ametec is, as you can see, a huge corporate coming from the US. And in history, especially in the US, they are having a lot of power problems. And more than 35 years ago, the guys from SurgeX, they just invented good technologies to resolve these problems. And 13 years ago, we've been bought by Ametec, and Ametec is helping us to get the right financial background, but also to raise our business and to supply us. Yeah. So Ametec, our business unit is called Power Quality Solutions, and we are divided into three divisions or three brands. So first of all is SurgeX. SurgeX, we are doing a lot of, we're doing power quality management. That means we are doing surge elimination. We are doing nowadays much more. So also IP control and power management. The second brand is ESP. ESP in history comes from the digital picture market, and they are very strong in analyzing and recording power, so they can very fast find out what's going wrong with the power. And the third brand is PowerVar. PowerVar specialized in mission critical online UPSs, not only online UPSs, so also line interactive UPSs. And we are in our business unit, Power Quality Solution, we are combining all these three brands. So we're able to supply all of the products. Where we are working mostly, so our key markets is mostly residential, commercial AV, professional audio, unified comms or IT. And for the international region, we are working together with distributors, AV and IT system integrators, specialist installers, electrical contractors. So we're also offering products for electrical contractors and AV and IT consultants. That's why we're working also quite close together with our friends from Modulit, and that's why I'm here today. Mostly our key vertical markets are everywhere where it comes to AV. So never mind if it is home entertainment or government or security. So everywhere where we need to handle power in terms of AV, we're working in. So, but why should we care about power, right? I mean, I'm living in Germany, in the region of Munich, and even there, the power quality goes down within the last years. So the problem is not these catastrophic events like a lightning strike or power net grid switching. That's only 20% of the problems, and 80% occur within the building. So whenever there are big inductive loads like elevators or air compressors, and when they're being switched on, they're pulling a lot of current, and that causes issues. So the problem nowadays is that our equipment, the clocking rates are getting more and more, or getting faster and faster, and the voltage levels are lower. So all our software, never mind if it is the computer, smartphones, or even our Bluetooth toothbrush, there are microcontrollers in there, and they are working with low or with high clocking rates and very low voltage levels. And the problem is whenever you are switching on a huge inductive load, never mind if it is a compressor or an office copier, the voltage drops a bit when they're pulling a lot of current, and we are getting interruptions into our clocking rates of the computers. So what we have done is to invent a lot of good technologies to prevent that equipment is going down, and also when there is a catastrophic event, that that the equipment is being switched off or that it is being saved. So first and foremost, we've done our advanced series mode. So this is our surge elimination. That means whenever there is a huge surge in the line, so that's much more the catastrophic event section. So when there is like a lightning strike, our technology prevents voltage going through to the equipment. Excuse me. And we are calling that advanced series mode. The second technology we invented is catastrophic over and under voltage shutdown. So whenever there is a high voltage, for example, when a blower motor is being started, it could be that there is an under voltage, so that the voltage drops down to 170, 160 volts, or when it's being switched off, there is too much voltage in the line. So I know from a customer of us that in London, for example, there are a lot of spots they are supplying 260 volts from the line. To prevent that is damaging our AV equipment, we just invented our catastrophic over and under voltage shutdown. That means whenever there's an under voltage down below 190 volts or an over voltage more than 280 volts, it will automatically shut down the outlets. When it comes to clogging of software and ghost errors, this is what I meant a minute ago with that everywhere are microprocessors working in, and that the voltage levels which define the machine code, when they are interrupted, it's causing issues. So mostly the software is programmed quite good, but when the voltage levels are interrupted, we're having the problem that the software is getting commands they don't, or the software don't know, and that's why it's just running into a ghost error or being clocked at the end. To resolve that, we invented our EMI RFI filtering. So we are taking care of noise on the neutral level and on the ground level, to prevent that the software is being clocked. Whenever it comes to huge inductive loads, so now we're talking about AV equipment with huge inductive load like LED walls or amplifiers. When they are being started, they're having the problem that they're also drawing a lot of current, and then it could be that other equipment is being interrupted and the circuit breakers are flipping out. To prevent that, we invented our inrush current elimination. So that means when there is a big amplifier pulling a lot of current, we're just soft starting it and we are limiting it to prevent that the circuit breakers are flipping out. And then we have a combined technology for mid and basic level installations. It's called the multi-stage protection. So we combined surge protection, filtering, and over under voltage shutdown in one technology. So, but the technologies are nice and well, but we need to have some practical ideas of it, right? So what we have done is to use these technologies and to put some features on there. So we're having products that are just for pure power distribution, but we're having also a lot of more products which can do basic sequencing in a certain row to switch on the connected equipment one by one to prevent that the circuit breakers are flipping out. And in a lot of our products, there's also IP control, so we are able to remote control the equipment, switch it on and off, and also we put the power quality diagnostics in there. That means we're recording the power quality, and whenever there is an issue, we can by remote we can resolve that issue. And these features and our quality technologies, we took them and put them in different form factors as well. So we're not offering only products for 19-inch racks. We're also offering standalone products, or as I said before, for electrical contractors. Yeah, as told before, we invented our advanced series mode technology. And the difference on our technology is that we are doing real surge elimination. So there are a couple of products out on the market. They are using metal oxide varistors, or short MOVs. And these MOVs, they are just suppressing the surge. The problem with that is that whenever there's a surge for, let's say, 1,000 volts, this surge suppression will still let an overvoltage to your equipment. That means your equipment will at least get 400 to 500 volts surge. With our technology, with our reactor, so our silver box is called the reactor, it's inverting the surge and eliminating it. That means when there are 2-3 volts on the internet, and there is a surge of up to 6,000 volts, it will just supply 230 volts. That's it. So that's the main difference in our protection technology. And in addition to that, there's no ground contamination. As I said, our microcontrollers are getting their voltage levels from ground line, between ground and neutral line. And when there is ground noise on it, the software is being clocked. Yeah, so as I said, all in all, our protection technologies, we are calling it the 360 degrees of advanced power protection, and they are mostly in our products. So just to give you an impression, this is a 19-inch rack, 1U unit from us. And as you can see on the left side, there's our advanced series mode in. We're having our EMI RFI filtering, our inrush current elimination, and catastrophic over and under voltage protection. So in our products, the box is full. So we're offering a lot of technology, well invented technology and patented technology to keep you in your business and to protect your AV technology. Yeah, now I just wanted to go through a bit through our product portfolio. So what we're offering in products. So first of all would be our Access Elite. Our Access Elite is like our highest premium product. So it's made for AV installations to protect the equipment, but also where you want to have full control. So this product goes into the network, and we can remotely control every single outlet. We can program sequences. That means if I want to have a written start behavior from my products, I can just program a sequence, and I can also put some delay times in there. So for example, you would need that for desktop computer. When you want to power cycle the desktop computer, you will need at least 30 to 35 seconds until it reacts when you're switching it on again. And yeah, mostly we're using this product in installation with high demand on energy, because there's also our power recording in there. So you can also, when you're using our product, you can also see, okay, what's the consumption, and can just pull some reports out of it and can adjust your usage of the power. The customer can adjust the usage of the power. The second product in the row is our sequencer. The sequencer is mostly designed for powering up huge inductive loads. So that's made for big amplifiers or for LED walls. So the sequencer got 8 outlets. They are running in a sequence up, so they are being powered on with a delay time in between it. That means when, for example, when there's a huge LED wall and you're having only one power connection with it, mostly the circuit breakers are flipping out because the LEDs, when they're being started, they're pulling a lot of energy or a lot of current. To avoid that the circuit breakers are flipping out and that you can run your LED wall reliable, we can split the LED wall in, for example, 4 parts, and can run every part by a different outlet. And so, as I said, with that we are avoiding that there is a lot of current draw, and of course, when there's a lot of current draw, we have the problem that there's a voltage drop, so voltage goes down when current is very high. And with the sequencer, yeah, we can power all rack-based AV installations, and mostly the ones with the high electrical consumption are we're using that product for. When you want to just power up your rack, so that's what I said before with our features. We're having a high-level product with all the features in, and when we're going down the portfolio, the features are getting less, but the protection stays the same. So our remote turn-on capabilities, or we're calling them short RTI series, it's roughly the same as the sequencer, but without sequencing. So it's a power distribution unit. You can remotely turn it on, but it's turning on all the outlets at the same time. When it comes to products or to use cases where you need mobile applications, for example, like with a diesel generator or on a broadcast show, we're using our standalone unit. So the standalone unit is it's the surge protector for mobile application. So as you can see, it's not designed to go into a rack. We can power a rack with it, of course, but it's not designed to go into a rack. But the compact design makes it easy to put it behind the ceiling next to a projector, for example, to protect the projector. Yeah. And as I mentioned before, we're offering also products for electrical contractors. So this is our branch circuit. This is a simple surge protection device, and you can use it for a single circuit in the room. So we can protect the whole room already against surges and against spikes. And we're having our filtering inside, so there is no ground and no neutral noise. And this is mostly used by electrical contractors when they install the room. So we can just put it onto the wall. And the advantage of it is that you don't need to care anymore which kind of equipment is connected inside the room. It's always power conditioned. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, we're having a very good protection level, but nowadays we want to offer the customer much higher value than only protection. So that's why we're having IP controlled products in our portfolio, and also we can do power diagnostics and power management. And our first product in the product line would be our Squid. So the Squid is our power management hub. It's mostly designed it was designed. We launched the product in 2020. It was designed to go into conference rooms, but nowadays we are selling it in much more different applications as well. So the advantage of the Squid is that it is not in the rack, so you can mount it wherever you'd like to, just behind the screen or down below a conference table. And it's supplying AC and DC. So we are having 4 outlets with AC, and we're having 2 banks of outlets with DC. So we can supply 12, 24 volts, 24 volt only, or 12 volt only. And there's also a 3 amp power supply for 5 volt on it, so we can also charge mobile devices. Yeah, as I said, so it was designed to go in a conference room or in huddle spaces, but nowadays there's big demand also in residential for use for home entertainment on the one side, but also for home security and also for smart homes. Because the advantage of supplying DC is that you will get clean DC power, and you can also remotely control it. In addition to that, we're using it also for kiosk applications. In these quick serve restaurants, mostly these kiosks where you can order your food, they are not really working, or sometimes they are just going down. And of course, the people inside the restaurant, they are not paid for taking care of the technology, right? Because they're paid to serve the food. And with our Squid, we are offering the companies who are running these quick serve restaurants, we're offering them the possibility to remotely control the kiosks, to have a look on the power consumption, and if there are some faults, and they can remotely just resolve the faults without sending a service technician to the restaurant. Yeah, so as I said before, it's supplying AC and DC. I just summarized with our tech sheet on the right side. And as said, with the Squid, we are placed to offer you the full power management, but also power monitoring. So I think it's all around the world, the energy costs are getting higher and higher, and that's why everybody wants to know what's the usage of the power. So with the Squid, we are recording constantly the power, not only the power. So we're recording the power, the voltage, the current, everything, every electrical parameter. And with Squid, we are also capable of programming triggers to shut down and start up again the connected equipment. So, for example, in a conference room environment, we can automatically shut down all the AV equipment in the evening, and and start it again in the morning. On the one hand, but we can also do like power cycles every Sunday morning just to make sure that the equipment is running on the Monday morning. In addition, we are also offering, since this summer, we're offering also a cloud solution. So we can pull not only the usage data, but also the remote control into the cloud. And yeah, so the Squid, it's like our all-in-one solution. As mentioned at the beginning, we're also offering different products from our different brands. So we're offering the Envision, for example, as an ESP product. So we're going hand in hand together with ESP and Power. And Envision we are mostly using for finding power issues. The problem with power is you can't see it, right? So that's why we invented a good tool to make it visible, that you can have a look on the live data, and it's also recording all the time. So with the Envision, we're having a very good tool to find out what happens, where are the issues, and then we can offer the right product to solve the issues. As said before, Power, our sister brand, is offering UPSs, and of course we're also offering the same UPSs through SurgeX. So we're having our standalone unit. It's an online double conversion. That means the AC from the main is converted into the DC, into the batteries, and from the batteries back to the outlet to your equipment. It's even if it is called UPS standalone, but it's a rack mounted unit, or you can rack mount it. So it's 2U high and 19-inch wide. We can also mount it into the rack. And our UPSs are in very good power factors. So this UPS is offering a 0.9 power factor. That means you're putting inside 1,000 volt amperes and you're getting 900 watts out. So a lot of units on the market, they are just offering 5, 6, maybe 700 watts. But you are anyway paying the 1,000 volt amps at your net supplier, right? So they are very efficient. With an optional IP card, we can also remotely control it, and the UPS got the same recording functions as the Squid, so we can also just record the power consumption and pulling some reports from the system, and have a look on the power quality and also on the usage. So when it comes to very big applications, we're offering also a big 10 kVA unit. It's a standalone unit. It's a power version. And it's also running the online double conversion technology. And in addition to that, there's a low impedance isolation transformer in. That means you can even adjust the outlet power. So if you'll need 230 volts and 60 hertz, you can or 60 hertz, you can just adjust it. So you can freely program the power from the inlet and also from the outlet. Yeah, so as mentioned before, we are proud that we can offer very good UPSs for power conditioning. So mostly because we're having also a lot of customers in Europe, and especially in Germany or Austria, the power nets, they are not bad, they are quite good, and a lot of customers ask what to use a UPS for. Mostly I'm thinking, okay, we are offering power conditioners where you will get clean power out of it, and as a plus on the top, we are offering the battery backup. So it's much more about the power conditioning, that you'll receive clean power plus the battery backup. Yeah, so as said before, we're working very close with Modulit, but I'm also there to help. So whenever you'll need some white papers or case studies, no problem at all. So you can also contact me directly, and we'll figure it out how to help you and how to keep you in the business. And that's it, all in all. Just for the first introduction. Ben, something to add?
What can I say? Having in mind the conditions, it was just perfect. Thank you, Martin, for the presentation. I believe that attendees, we have questions, and they will be forwarded to you, to me, and to our managers a little bit later. At the moment, I just got one comment that besides, let's say, the presentation of a product line, we should do something more, let's say, like a hands-on, and to talk about the real examples and installations. So I believe that it is a topic for the next webinar or seminar, whatever we're gonna have. So just to keep in mind. Anyway, we'll discuss it internally. Martin, thanks thanks again for presentation. It was extreme, really. We are discussing now on a chat that we haven't been in such a webinar yet, so it will be remembered. Anyway, Yes. So
as a follow up, I would really like to show our user interfaces, to show our new cloud solution. So yeah, I think we need to, or I would like to give you on the second step, to give all of the attendees a very good impression how the products are working. So yeah, I thought, okay, as a first introduction, it would be enough to show a bit of a product line and where the issues and where we are solving it. But yeah, let's do a follow-up webinar. I really would like it to, where we can show. And next time I'll be in my office, I promise. I'll show you the products, how they are working. So I got some nice demo products, and we can have a look on the power consumption, on power management, and power issues as well. So yes, even we in Germany having power issues, and I recorded them. So just to make everybody aware. Okay, where's the problem and where's our solution? Yeah, I would really like that.
great. So basically, we can wrap up. As I told, if any questions, you have our contacts. We are here to share Martin's contacts, direct contacts, if it is demanded, if it's needed. We just got a promise to make a follow-up with case studies. So please pay attention when the next invitation comes to SurgeX webinar. And thank you all for joining us. Have a good day. No, I heard somewhere that why are you willing just a good day? I'm willing you a good life. Not let's not limit ourselves with one day, and let's keep in touch. Thank you all. Thank you all, and
thank you all.
See you soon. Bye.